Today we are looking at the Fantic E1 Max, a compact premium precision screwdriver set. It's aimed at electronics, precision work, comes with 50 bits and has a nice aluminium case. Is it the best screwdriver on the market? Let's find out. So, diving straight in, like I said, it comes in a nice aluminium shell. It does charge with USB-C, which is a really nice plus. You can see the little screwdriver right there. It has a little LED indicator to indicate whether it's fully charged or not, which is fantastic. The rest of the shell really isn't much going on, aside from like the logo and the model number right there. You have a bit of the information on the back right there, if you can see that. There we go. And yeah, aside from that, the really exciting bit is when you pop this open. So when all you have to do is click right there and it will pop open. Just before you dive into that, I want to say that one really weird thing is when you do close it, you'd assume that you can, close it like this from here, but apparently not. You have to close it like this and like this. So it is what it is. That's how it works. So yeah, fair enough. When you pop that open, you do get access to all the 50 screw bits, which is really good. You can see there's quite an array and quite a selection here. When I take the screwdriver out, you can see this is the screwdriver. I'll show you that in a second. But these are the screwdriver bits. Let me just bring it a little bit closer just so you can see. There we go. And yeah, you can see all the different screwdriver bits. I'm not going to try and go through every single one. You can have a look on the screen. I've made it sure that all the part numbers are visible directly. The good thing as well is the fact that it indicates what shape the screw is, the screw head itself, which is really good, because that means you don't need to, open up every single one to find out what is what. That is the actual screwdrivers. I'll take one out just to show you what it looks like, what the process is. So let's say, for example, you're trying to take out one of these. All you have to do is press down on one of them, and yeah, it's pretty easy. It's just lightly magnetized to the container, which makes it very easy to take out, which is good. And all you have to do is put it back in, and it's back in place. Taking a closer look at the screw bits themselves, there are 50 bits like I mentioned before. They are different lengths. 6 are long. There's 4 long screws right here, and when you turn it over 180, there's another 2 over there. And the rest, 44, are shorter screws. They're all made of S2 hardened steel. We'll find out the durability, and I think when I checked out reviews online for people who've had it for a lot longer than I have, they did say that the durability is decent, so I will find out myself how that goes. Let's take a closer look at the screwdriver. This is the screwdriver itself. Let's take a closer look right there. There we go. You can see the Fantic logo right there. You can see that there is 3 torque modes right here. There is low, locked, and high. Low gives you about 0.05 Newton meters of torque. High gives you about 0.2 Newton meters of torque. And manual, indicated by the lock icon right there, gives you about 3 Newton meters of torque. The battery life on this is about 350 milliamps. It is a lithium ion battery. It is claimed that this can be used about 400 times before a full charge. We'll find out if that's true. The motor speed is about 200 RPM, which is pretty good. And yeah, if I just turn it on to low and just quickly show you, can I focus right there? There you go. There we go. You can see that there is a few LEDs, which is very helpful. You can do both clockwise and anti-clockwise, which is extremely helpful. And all you have to do is press the button right there. So when you're using the device itself, all you have to do is put your thumb there. There we go, clockwise and anti-clockwise. I do want to mention that this is obviously a precision set screwdriver. It is low power, so that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to do any heavy duty woodwork or metal screws. Just be sure that whatever you're using this for is small little devices around the house. For example, a games controller, a keyboard, a little device here and there, but you can't really use it for anything really, really intense. You're going to need a drill for those kind of applications. Now, the way that you would put a bit into the actual device itself, all you have to do is grab one of the bits that you're after. So let's say, for example, I'm after this one. You just have to press down right there, and it'll pop right out. There we go. So now all you have to do is pop it in. It is magnetized, like I mentioned, so it will just like snap right in, which is good. You do have to pull it a little bit to get it out. So you can see I am lightly pulling it. It's not coming out. The good thing is, because this entire thing is magnetized, whenever you do touch a metal screw, it will attach to it. So that does mean that you're able to just put some force against something and it won't just fall off your screwdriver, which is really good. With this being such a small device, it is very, very useful for tight spaces, especially when it comes to a normal screwdriver just being a bit too bulky. You're not able to fit your hand in. You are able to just pop this in and press the button and it will just screw itself, which is really good. Cool, let's talk about the pros and cons. Firstly, number one pro, it is a premium build. It is housed in an aluminium case and it does have magnetic bits, which is really good to see. It is very convenient for precision work and frequent small screw jobs, and it is very useful for the small odd job here and there as well. This does have a really good bit variety. Like I mentioned, you do have access to several different types of bits. You do have your Phillips screws, flat screws, as well as your triangles and diamond screws, which is really good to see. And lastly, the main reason anybody would get this is very compact and portable. However, this isn't without its faults. The torque and the speeds are limited. It's not suitable for heavy duty screws or materials, but to be fair, this is a small little device, and having the expectation that you can do heavy duty work with this is a bit unrealistic. The battery size is relatively small, although adequate for many users. It's not quite industrial, but it does do the job. Some reviews online have stated that the bit magnetizer inside the case is a little bit inconsistent, and it is a bit expensive compared to a simple manual precision screwdriver if you barely use these kind of tools. And to summarize, if you frequently open and repair electronics, cameras, phones, glasses, the E1 Max is a really solid investment. If you only occasionally need a screwdriver for large screws or general house repairs, a screwdriver might just suffice. Overall, I think this is a really good buy. If you can pick it up on a deal, definitely get it, because it is just handy just to have around the house, especially when it comes to the small little odd job here and there. But aside from that, it's not a must-have. You can get away with just using a general screwdriver or a standard manual precision screwdriver set. However, if you are a person who does use these kind of things very frequently, you'll be able to tell yourself whether you need this or not. Thanks for checking out this very quick review. Please let me know your thoughts down below. Do you use the Fantic E1 Max? Do you have a different model, or do you think that this is a little bit overrated? Leave your comments down below and I will see you guys in the next video.